We are live, I guess. Okay, we are live, I guess. Okay, it says your channel is on live. Okay. Let's wait for a couple of minutes and then. Okay, it says your channel. Let's wait for a couple of minutes and then. I think I should switch yeah. Are you able to hear us? I didn't put the volume. Yeah, you can hear us, right? Yeah. Okay, that is good. Let's see. But it's delayed. That is fine. Oh, okay, sorry about that. That is fine. It will be a little delayed, I guess. So,
if I put fully, then I will not be able to see the chat, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, I'm just thinking whether to change it full screen or keep it just like this.
Just want to make sure that. Hold on 1 second. Okay, Darshana. Hi, Darshana. How are you? Can you hear us? Hi, Pushpa. How are you? Can you hear us? Hi, Darshana. How are you? Can you hear us? Muted. Everything is muted. Just let us know if you can hear us. We'll get started once we know that you can hear us. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you, Pushpa. Thank you for letting us know that you can hear us. Okay, everyone, welcome to our live craft and chat with Geethanjali and Neha. So,
hello everyone.
Yes, Geethanjali, Neha. You will hear that I keep telling her Geetu, so that's her nickname. So yeah, you can choose whatever you want to call her. You're okay with that?
Oh yeah,
right?
I'm fine with that. Or you can call me Geeta as well.
Yes. Okay. So yes, today we are trying to multi-stream. We are on Facebook and YouTube. So hello, Facebook viewers, and hello, YouTube viewers.
Hello.
Yeah. And if you don't know, we have an Etsy store. We opened up together on last year in October. Sorry?
Someone has said hi to you.
Oh, hi. Who is that? Ishan. Oh, Ishan. Oh, hi, Ishan. How are you? He's one of my art students.
Oh, that's nice of him to join.
Yes. Yeah. So yes, if you guys do not know, we opened together an Etsy store, a craft Etsy store last year in October, and we mostly sell embellishments for like sequins, seed beads, clay bits that you use for your card supplies when you're making cards or scrapbooking or any kind of art and craft projects. But now we have got so much of love from you, so we are working hard and we are trying to expand our shop, and we are bringing new products from well-known manufacturers. So we are getting into giving you stamps, dies, stencils, and all those things. So you will see Avery Elle and honeybee stamps products in our store now, and soon we will also be getting some Ranger products. So if you have any like any requirement, or if you want us to have some particular products, let us know in the comment section below. Okay, so and before we get started, I wanted to just show you a few things that will be coming to our store soon. So probably by first week of March. So here is this beautiful raindrops. They're like teardrop shapes and they are clear. Oops. And they come in 2 sizes in a pack. I don't know if you can see. Oops, sorry, yeah, here. So here, they're clear. Let me just maybe take out one in my hand and then show you. Here we go. So they are clear and they come in 2 sizes in a pack. And this they are teardrop shapes, so perfect for embellishing your cards or scrapbook pages for a rainy day, or just have that shiny bling there. So it looks nice. You can even add it to your shaker cards. It will shake pretty nice. So yeah, that's there. And we're gonna also have some slimline envelopes in our store. So some slimline envelopes, which is like this one, and some mini slimline envelopes. So I've not right now got everything in all the colors, but we will be having one pack of both slimline and mini slimline envelopes in basic colors, which is your black, white, and craft cardstock. And then we will also have, just for the month of March, we'll have these 4 colors of mini slimline and slimline envelopes. This is like basically for your Easter cards. I think these colors are nice and I thought you would like it. So here are these. And since I told that we will have some giveaways in this live session, this will be our first giveaway. So any orders that's placed from now until Monday, that is Monday February 22nd? Yes. Until February 22nd, will receive 2 of these envelopes in their package. Whatever the price you are placing the order, this will be your free gift for now on, for the next 2 days. So hurry and go place your orders. And also just wanted to let you know that we also have a 10% discount going on our store right now. So do not miss that. It will be here only for a week. So next week it's gone. So make sure you make some purchases. Yeah, I think I wrote all those things so that I don't forget to talk about it. So I think that's it, and we can now start crafting. And we will be using these products from Avery Elle. These are the new products. These are called the Underground Background Builder stamp set and the coordinating die, and the Underground Friend stamp set and the coordinating die. So I have, for the video purposes, already pre-stamped these images on a Strathmore Bristol smooth cardstock. Okay, let me show you that real quickly. So here is the cardstock. Okay, and that I used, and I'll be using my Zig markers today. So with these cardstocks, you can use any water-based markers. They are really good. They work together like they're like match made in heaven. So you can just use those two, more like in a craft company somewhere, like not in heaven, yeah, but yes. So we will be now coloring this, and then we will make some mini slimline cards for you guys. So let's start crafting. Okay.
Do you want to color this first?
Yeah, you can do it. I'll check the comments if someone.
Yeah,
can
sure.
I actually see the YouTube, because I think there are people. Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh no, Ritvik is saying the stream is lagging. Maybe. I hope you guys can hear us and see us nicely. Let us know if there is any issues.
I'm going to use the brown for the
shading.
For the shading.
Yes.
I'm going to use two colors of brown, like light and dark.
It will say she's using mid brown color. So you need to say the exact thing.
Yeah, sorry. It's a bit brown, which I'm using right now.
Yeah.
I'm also learning. I'm still not there. I just started with her a month back learning craft. I mean, the cards. So it's new to me.
Yes, yes. And she's doing pretty good job. Sorry.
Thank you.
May I have some colors, please?
Sure.
Just this one. So we
And
both will be coloring together. Let us know if you have any questions or anything, any details. Link to our store is in the description box. We have also updated our social media, so do follow us for regular updates. And let's do some crafting. Yay!
that's fun coloring.
Yes.
Takes your
I'm just
stress
trying
away.
to write down very stress.
When you start coloring, it will take it away. You'll do fine. You're good.
Okay, so I'll start with the coloring the mermaid. I hope this is not too distracting coloring. We both coloring together. So I'll start with I'm using the Persian green here for the tails of the mermaid, and just adding shadows where I think it would be. Um, I might just stop in between because I keep checking the comments. So, like, it's not that I'm like phasing out, it's just that I'm checking the comments. Here we go. So, that's my Persian green, and next I'm using turquoise green and just blending the Persian green just a little bit. So you can see how smoothly the marker just glides over the paper. That's just because I'm using the Strathmore Bristol Smooth cardstock. It just helps with the watercolor markers a lot. Lastly, here I'm coming with my green shadow zig marker, and I'm just going first in those white spaces and filling the area, and then I'll come over my medium color and just try to blend it. So whenever you think you have like, so what happens is the clean markers actually tend to carry that darker marker. So you want to clean that in the side and then just go ahead and blend the whole thing. So here is how it's gonna look once we are done. So I'm just gonna go once again back with my Persian green here and just going over the darker areas.
One question.
Yeah, sure.
Does this need to be a shadow or like this part? Or
Actually,
maybe lighter?
just a lighter maybe. It has to actually go ahead and do the darker color because it's a down part, right? So yes. So yeah, that's the tail of my mermaid here there. No, you have to use this one. Yeah. This is the lighter color.
And I'm going to use flesh color to make the lighter shade.
So if you want to take a screenshot right now, or whenever you're watching this, so these are the three colors that I used. Is my phone getting? I don't know if you can see it. Okay, maybe I'll write it down later in the description so that you can see that what colors I used. So just let me tell you, I used Persian green, turquoise green, and green shadow colors for this tail here. And I'm going to use the same colors for the fin too. Again, starting with my darkest color. I always like to start with my darkest color. Adding shadows in the places. Okay, here we go. Then again in these areas. So trying to add some flicking motions to get that nice feather kind of look here. Here we go. So I also wanted to thank you guys. A lot of you actually liked the slimline envelopes that we had, the storage envelopes, not these envelopes, and we actually sold out within 24 hours. That was like really awesome, and that happened for the first time to us. So thank you so much for that overwhelming response. And yes, we are working on getting those envelopes back, the storage envelopes. So stay tuned with us and we will update you soon once it is in stock.
Does it look okay?
Yes, it looks nice. Look, that part is. So what you have to do is sometimes it's not blending nicely. So you have to work in circular motions like this. Just and what is happening is it's carrying a lot of your darker color. So just try and this way. Yeah. So see, it's evened out right now here, right? So you just go back and then clean it, and now even out in this section. So you don't have that like.
Do you need to do more here?
No, I think that looks nice. It gives more like a texture, but here it wasn't blended nicely. That is looking nice. So here, yeah.
Yeah.
So again, using my lighter color, that is the green shadow here, and just I hope you guys can hear us nicely and there is no lag anymore. Let us know if you encounter any problems. Oh, bye, Ishan. So nice of you stopping by. Now for my skin color, I'm using the oatmeal for the darker color. So I'm adding the oatmeal color in the outer parts of the face. I want to have the lighter shade in this area. So there you go. And then for the hand, more like inside. And then on this side here. Okay. And then once Gitu is done with that, we'll use the lighter color. So my lighter color is with Gitu right now. Okay. And for the hair, I'm thinking to give her like more like a pinkish orangish kind of color. May I have that whole basket here? Thank you. So I'm thinking to use maybe pink color. I want to give a little orange tint to it. So maybe the scarlet red. And let's find a nice light color. So tea rose maybe. Let's see how they blend together. So start with
this is okay.
Yeah, that is nice actually. So start with the darker colors. So this is my pink here, adding shadows. More like a flicking motion again, trying to get that nice hairy texture. Adding to the tips. Yes. Okay. Here. We were supposed to first do the backgrounds, so that the background would dry. It's okay. We'll use the
I guess I told you, but I was not clear.
Yes, I actually didn't hear you. Yeah, so we decided that we'll first do the backgrounds for these cards so that while we are coloring, the backgrounds will dry. But I guess we started coloring first. So
yes, we can finish that and start with the background, all of the background.
Maybe, yeah, we can do that because I don't want to really start the heat gun because it's very noisy, but we might have to. So yeah, it's okay. So here, just going on these areas. There you go. And okay, and let's use yeah, that looks nice. That is actually a rock, so you can use gray colors for this one if you want to. But I will figure out where the gray color is. Yeah. Okay, next time music, what do you want?
Can I borrow a green for the leaves?
Yeah, please? Sure. Okay, do you want to use these greens?
Sure.
I think they look nice. Yeah.
I'm going to use
the darker color and the lighter color. You don't
the Persian green and green shadow. These are the two colors I'm going to use.
So here I'm going with my medium color, which is the fluorescent pink here. And just bringing just that darker color in, trying to blend it as much as I can. Trying to keep those flicking motions still. I don't want to blend a lot of these colors, so I'm going very light-handed because I want to have those feathery textures for my hair. So just trying to very lightly use my marker here. Okay, and lastly, I'll use tea rose and just blend in the color. So here, just slightly filling in the areas, pulling very light colors. And here you go, almost done. Yeah. Okay, so there is that. So yes, there you go. I like that. That looks nice. Okay, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. And now I can go back to the skin color. I'm using the flesh color here for my lighter color. I first used oatmeal and added the shadows, and now I'm just going in with my flesh color here and blending the oatmeal and then just filling the rest of the area. So here you can see I actually added the shadow color a while ago, but still I can blend it pretty nicely here. So that's the beauty of these markers on this paper, on this cardstock, that it really works amazingly and you don't have to worry about colors getting dried up or anything like that. Here I'm just lightly using my dark pink color to add a little bit of blush to my mermaid's cheeks. I'm using the pink color here. Just blending it out again back with the flesh color. I keep checking the marker. I keep forgetting the names. I'm pretty bad with names though. So that's a lot of blush. Let's blend that out a little bit. Okay. Just trying to blend it. I should not have used pink. I should have used a lighter color. So there you go. I hope that looks better. Yeah, I think that looks nice now. Oh, I forgot these couple of strands in this area. So again, going back with my pink. And then blending it out with fluorescent pink. And lastly, using tea rose and blending everything out. There you go. Yes. I like that.
It looks beautiful.
Can you say what is that? I mean, is that the part of her hair or just her dress?
It's not the hair.
Not the hair, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. What is that?
Maybe some ornament she's wearing?
Yeah, it could be an ornament. So what color should I use? Maybe a blue color? Yeah. So here I'm using a blue, just going on the edges and then I'll blend it out using
I hope this is okay.
that is looking nice, maybe. Okay. Yeah. We can actually color these leaves, this here, all of those with that.
Okay,
like here, this one.
Is this?
That will be a coral. You can color it to any color, like pink or orange if you want to.
So, but these two I can do green like this one.
Yeah.
This is coral, right? You can make it a...
Yeah, you can. Yeah, actually, it will look nice if you do some colorful.
Yes.
So it will be nice. This you can do green if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
The lighter green?
Whichever. So what else? This one here. I blue. Okay, so I used blue for the weird looking thing. I don't know what it is. I'm taking it as an ornament that she's wearing. And then I blended the blue color with the haze blue color. So that's my mermaid all done. And before I forget, I'll just add some white gel pen details to our mermaid here, because I always forget to do that.
Forgot why do you use that?
Okay, so that's like we are adding highlights to our colored images. So you see these, what do you call it? You see these shines, right? When you see an object, there is some like sign on the darker areas. So that's what we're trying to add to our images, but with white gel pen.
So it brings out a shine.
Yes, so that's why we call it highlights. So here we go. And sometimes it's like just add. Sometimes you just add like for dresses, or like for the mermaid's tail. I can just go and make those shells. Actually, I can use a shimmer pen for that. That will look nice, right?
What's that?
Like a shimmery pen that will give a little bit of shine to it. Nice. So like I'll use my jelly roll pen in Stardust color, or Stardust ink, and I'll just add these nice U shapes that will like be like the shape of the scales on the mermaid's tail. You won't be able to see it much right now what I'm doing, but once I hit the light, you will be able to tell the shine and it will look nice. So let me just finish it quickly and I'll show you what I'm doing here. So yeah. So also please people do share our live. Please give it a shout out that we are doing live. It's a lot of work.
Newbies.
It's a lot of work setting up a live session, and especially we are trying to multi-stream here. So yeah, it took a lot of time to figure out things here. Yes, that was hard.
It was.
So here you go. Just added some scales to the tail of the mermaid here with my Jelly Roll Stardust pen. Maybe just some and let me show if I can show you this. Can you see that shine all over? Yeah, I think you can see that, yeah. So yes, there you go.
That looks beautiful.
There you go. So that's there. I'll just add some, oops, not this. So some more white gel pen details. I like to add these 3 dots to the cheeks of all my critters and mermaids. Do you need anything?
I'm thinking what color to go for the
You can use for pinks or purples here.
For the seahorse?
Yeah, whichever you want. Here, a few of the colors. Well, you were supposed to color these two, right?
That's true.
It's okay, you can color. Go ahead. You can color.
Finish it off so it's easier.
Sorry. She's like, I just colored one of the mountains and I'm done.
I want to move on to the next one.
I know, it is fun to color like more colorful colors. I tend to move a lot when I am coloring. Not in the video, but in general. I try to keep on one when I'm doing the videos, but I tend to move a lot. Like I like switching between images because at times it's very difficult for me to figure out what color to use to color the images. Google, of course, helps a lot, but not all the time.
Okay,
So
I have a question.
yeah, shoot.
Where does the shade goes?
Okay,
like,
so for example,
if it's right or not. The one
no,
which I'm...
that's okay. See, there is no right or wrong for the shading really. You just have fun. So you're kind of here. So you can, since there is no line, so there is no like stamp line here, but you can extend it yourself also, just because, or it will be too much of light color all over.
Got it.
So just extend it for again here these areas, then again here. So here, just see. So just extend these lines here. So same, just work on those like that, and maybe a little bit of here. I mean, even I don't say that I know a lot. I just know a little bit, and I have fun. Whatever I know, I just color, and as long as it's looking good to me, I'm like, okay, just roll with that. So here, I like to color around these so that they pop out a little more. So here again, this one, and there you go. I think, yeah, the rest you can cut. So here also, like, this will be too much light, so you can just add a little bit, like, these lines. So, yeah. Now you can just use the lighter color. Okay, I think I'm done with the gel pen details to our mermaid, and I can move on to a different image. Yep, I think so. So let's do the jellyfish here. You're not using these pens, right?
No.
So I'm going back to my blue and haze blue markers, and I'm going to use my blue color to add shadow to the top of the jellyfish, a little bit here, and then on all these bottom areas. Okay, and then later, next I'll go with the haze blue color, which is my lighter color. Oops, I went out a little bit, but that's okay. And just blend it. So this is supposed to be a really light blue color, but when you mix it with haze blue, the blue color, it gets a little darker. So you need to clean your marker in the side every few seconds so that you don't pull that blue color all over your image. Sometimes I just like to first color the bottom part, like the whiter areas, and then go in the area where those two colors will meet so that I get a better blend and I don't have that darker color all over my image. I hope that's making sense. Am I making sense, people? You're not listening to
Sorry,
me at
I
all.
didn't listen to you at all.
See, she phased out. She's not even listening to me. She's like, okay, I'm enjoying my coloring. You keep talking. You keep talking. Okay. I don't know about anyone else, but Geetu for sure is having fun sitting and coloring.
I love coloring.
So there you go.
Even if you give me a color pencil and a color book, I'll start coloring.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice to know. I didn't know that. Maybe you can do all the coloring from now on.
I don't know. Just you have to teach me the color sense.
I'm here to help you. So here
I'm lucky.
Just coloring these. What do you call these? The jellyfish tentacles, or what are they called? I don't know.
I think they're called tentacles.
They call tentacles? Really? I'm not that bad. Oh.
You learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Toddler.
Oh yes. I've learned so many new things, like new words and animals. I didn't know these animals existed, like umbrella bird and bowl. Yeah, like learning everything, new things every day. So there you go, almost done here with my jellyfish. Then let's move on to doing the turtle. I want some green colors, which I don't have here.
Right here.
Is it? No, those are like teal blue colors. I want more like green colors. I might have to go into that. Sorry about this. If you're seeing my hand, I'm so sorry. Yes, you are seeing my hand. Sorry, Geetu.
That's okay.
Okay. So here, let's go for my green colors. Yes. Oops.
Do you want to go further out or just enough?
Just go. I don't know. Don't think we'll be going. We'll just cut out those sections while we are putting it in the card. Yeah. So I think that's
enough then.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. For my greens,
how long does it take approximately for the markers to dry, the coloring? Like
this one?
Yeah.
It's dried already. Yeah.
No, because it blends in with the...
So if you're blending it, so if you're touching it with water or the markers, then of course the colors will move even after maybe a day or two.
Oh, okay.
So it's not that it's gonna dry permanently. These markers don't dry permanently.
Okay.
So they will move. Colors will move if you touch them. If you touch them with a water brush or a paint brush with water in it, or even these markers, they might not blend so beautifully as they are doing right now after 2 days. But they are not. They don't dry permanently. Okay. Is there something in my head?
No. Okay. No, it's just that you must cry. It's on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Let's not talk about
it. I know. Sorry, I didn't want to tell it, but since you asked it, I ended up telling.
Okay, so here for my turtle here, I'm using the green color. Let's close that. Just going over these areas. Maybe a little bit here.
Does this look good?
Yeah.
Or is it too dark?
No, I think it makes sense. And next, I'm using my light green color and just blending that green color and filling the rest of the space. Am I coloring it right? Like this is supposed to be green and this part is supposed to be little like darker brown kind of color, right? Greenish brown kind of color. Yeah. Or I'm coloring it opposite. I tend to color it opposite usually.
That's okay. It's just a card, imaginary card, so it can be any color you want.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be the perfect turtle color.
Okay. So that's there. And for my shell, I'm thinking of going for a little brownish, greenish color. And since I don't have something like that, I'm kind of trying to make my own color here. So I'll use these two colors here. So I'll be using my mid brown here. And I'll go for my shadows. So I'll add the shadows as usual with my mid brown color. Okay, so added my shadows. Now I'll take my mid green and I'll just go over those what do you call it, the mid brown color all over, not blending it a lot but just going all over it, so it will give me a little greenish brownish kind of color, and that's what I'm looking for here. And then I think I want to go with my lighter green color and blend everything out here. So you have that little bit of green touch to it, but then you see a little bit of that nice brown color along with that mid green color. So here, going back with my brown color, I think it's the light green is too light, so I'm just adding using my mid brown and just adding color all over here. Then going back with my light green and just blending here. That looks nice. So you have a little bit of that green touch and also the brown touch. So there you go. Let's do the tail. I'll just go with my, again going with my lighter green and then use the green color to add the shadows here.
I'm going to copy your colors.
You can, totally.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind.
I totally don't. You want the colors?
Yes.
You have those colors there, yes.
Okay. So for the seahorse, I'm going to use 3 colors, which will be deep violet and lilac and light violet.
So deep violet is the darker color, light violet is the medium color, and the lilac is the lightest color here.
I'm going to do the darker color in these areas.
Okay, let's do one of these again here with the same. So I'm using the green color here. You want to talk today? You want to say something? You want to explain? I can be quiet. It's okay.
Please go ahead. I'm enjoying my coloring.
You can enjoy and talk too, you know that, right?
I'll get there.
Okay.
I'll get there.
It's okay. So here I'm using my light green and just blending the green color here, and
I'm still learning, so it's hard for
me
to
all
explain.
Learning, so yeah. Okay, maybe I'll add a few of these colors here in this section too, using again the same colors, the green and the light green. Okay. Again here. Okay, now for the giveaway. So we are like almost done with the coloring. There are a few images left, so I thought we'll talk about one of the giveaways. So we will be choosing from the live comments and from the rewatch comments. Uh, one of the winners from Facebook and one of the winners from YouTube. So both the winners will receive a $10 gift card to our Etsy store, which can be used for any purchases there. So yes, that's yeah. So don't forget to comment if you're watching us here on live or even on rewatch. Tell us where you are from. We would love to know where you are from, and tell us that you what you liked about this session, and also let us know if you have any recommendations that you would like to see for the next live video. We are trying to do at least one video per month, one live video per month. So yes, do comment. We like to talk to you, we like to communicate. That's why we are doing these live sessions, so that we can talk to each other and get to know each other more better. So do talk to us, do comment, and we will reply to you if you have any questions or anything.
Yeah, maybe orange or a red shade or something for the coral.
All yours.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll finish this part for you. So here I'm again going back with my flesh color here. I had already added shadows with my mid brown, and now I'm just trying to blend it with my flesh color. So it's, since I colored it way back, before live I was just trying to see how things are going. So I colored it before live, so even now it's a little hard to blend since it's been like what, half an hour to 1 hour now, but still I can blend it. It's not that hard.
Can I use these two?
Okay.
This is
geranium red and carmine red. So these are like very close. You will not get a good.
So what is go for the
so
lighter?
go for a carmine red and this one, the sugar almond pink. So that's a nice light color, and you will get a good contrast for both with using both the colors.
Okay. So I'm using this for the coral.
Yeah. So carmine red and sugar almond pink. So here I'm just going with my flesh color here and blending the mid brown color that I applied. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. And here you go. That's almost done here. So again, we are making slimline cards today. So yes, I'm actually making slimline cards for the first time today. So yeah. Here you go. That looks nice, I think. I don't know if I'll be needing one of these. I think we'll be enough with the 3 of these side ones. So this image is from the underwater background builder stamp set from Avery Elle. I really like this stamp set from Avery Elle. It's like it has these beautiful images that you can use to build a beautiful scene for your underground. For your underground scenes, you can use these images. So they are pretty good. Like you can use it with all the critters you want to add to your underground scene. Underwater scene. Oh my gosh. Yes,
that's okay.
I kept feeling that I'm saying something wrong. Yes. So yes, underwater scenes for your underwater scenes. So you can use these for your underwater scenes.
Do you think this looks good?
Yes, it looks really nice. Yeah. So you have just a couple of corals to color. I have a few of these colors. But I'm pretty fast. Let's do this. Can I use those two colors that you used actually? The red and the carmine red? Yes, the carmine red and the sugar. Here.
Okay,
I'm using the two. Whoops. Okay. Let's use some else. Okay.
Sorry. Thought I can pick it up.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that's not like that. Which was not needed. Okay. Do you think yellow will look good?
Yellow? Yeah. Yes, you can use that. Yeah.
And can I use those, or do you want lighter colors? Yeah, the different colors.
You can use. There is the yellow here. You can see this one. There you go.
Yeah.
And maybe the darker yellow. There is like a mustard color kind of yellow. Here, here. Wait, 1 minute. 1 minute. Get
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Here you go. So here, like more like a brownish kind of yellow there.
This is light brown.
Yeah, you can use that, and then you can just use this one.
This is
yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm using these two colors.
Light brown and yellow.
These color. These for a different color.
We are gonna make this
light brown and light yellow will look good.
We are making this like a very colorful underwater scene.
No, I didn't know you could blend those two as a color.
So that's nice about these markers, that they actually blend really nicely. Even if they are not in the same color family, you can do a pretty good job of coloring them, like blending them together. So here I'm using my wine red and tea rose markers. My wine red is my darker color and tea rose is my lighter color. I like this color. I'm just gonna quickly color my fish here using my wine red, and then fill it in with the tea rose. There you go. That's nice. And maybe the shell here, let's just color it blue and blend it with the haze blue if I can find that. It's okay, you keep coloring. I'll find it. I'll figure it out. Oh, maybe not. Wait, it's here. It's here with me. Sorry. So I'm just blending it out with the haze blue. So I'm trying to use the same markers now. I'm not trying to introduce any new colors, because it's like too much of color will put my cards out of balance. So I'm just trying to keep with the colors, within the colors right now. So I already have the blues and purples and the like orange and yellow going on. So I don't want to add any more colors, and just use those markers that I have already used and color these images, the rest of the images here.
So can I go blue for this one?
Yeah, sure.
Orange.
Yeah, you can. Yes, totally.
I'll make it the same color.
Whichever you want.
Thank you.
This is just using again the light green. We have pretty much a lot of images here today.
Yeah, we've been coloring a lot.
Yes. You need something?
Yeah, I need the red. The red and the pink for the.
There you go.
Thank you.
So I dropped that red. So this one is wine red and tea rose.
Okay, got it.
Okay, that's there. And I want to color my rocks, these small rocks here and even here with my grays. So I'm just gonna quickly go and grab two of my grays here. So I'm using gray brown and warm gray too. Okay, let's see if they blend together. I think they will. So here I'm just gonna quickly color this part. So I'm applying the gray brown here and blending it out with my warm gray too, which is a pretty light warm gray color, and it's actually blending with the gray brown pretty nicely. So there you go. Just color these tiny rocks here with the same colors, gray brown and warm gray too. It's the fish. Okay. What else? So I have just a couple of these fishes. Do you have anything?
The rock.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. May I have those yellow colors? Those are actually pretty. So, yeah. So here I'm just coloring my corals again with the same yellows that Geethu used. So I'm using light brown and yellow here. Two colors.
It's the same color that Neha used.
So here that adds a nice light, like bright color, bright yellow to the whole images. That's nice. I actually like that color. I'm gonna quickly color this guy here with the same colors, using my light brown, adding shadows.
Oh, these are not rocks, these are bubbles.
It's okay. They are supposed to be like transparent kind of color, so it's okay.
I didn't realize it. They were bubbles till now.
That's fine. It's like underwater and underground. Same kind.
It's colorful.
Okay. Here I want to use something different. Maybe. What should I use here for the stripy fish here? Should I go for the gray so like
look good, yeah.
Okay, then once you're done with that. Okay, here lastly going again, coloring with the same colors. This fish and even the starfish here. But actually this is a really nice color to color your starfish. It's light brown and yellow again, and it gives you a nice bright color here.
Okay, starfish. And this is supposed to be a mountain or a rock?
I actually colored it as rock, so you can just have it as you want it.
It looks nice as a rock.
Yeah, and we like it looks like a big patch, like it looks like a den kind, like you can go inside actually the mountain. So I thought it will look nice with the gray color.
It does.
Here, just using the same red. So again, I'm using the wine red here and the tea rose to color in these corals. See, do you see how easy it is to blend these markers? I mean, I'm just going and quickly coloring all these images. It's like, it goes out pretty fast. And of course, the cardstock again plays a very good role here. It just helps glide these colors and they blend so easily. So I'm almost done here. Just have to figure out what color I want to do these two fishes that are making a pretty heart here. Maybe I'll use this. I'm not used anywhere this color, right? The teal colors, the peacock. So here I'm using the Persian green again. And then using the turquoise green. And lastly, I'll use the green shadow and blend these.
Pretty much done. What's this supposed to be?
Which one? It's a bubble.
It's a bubble?
Yes.
So I'll do the same green?
You don't have to actually. We'll put the bubbles just there.
Okay.
So you don't have to. Which I missed. Need to, a couple of rocks actually. Yeah. Again, coloring my starfish, which I forgot. And I just colored it with one color. So yeah. Going with the rocks. Again, using the gray colors.
Whitish color, right?
Yes, like more creamish kind of color.
So what is the best color to use for it then?
Oh, well, you can use the flesh colors that we used here, like the same ones. But then I thought it would be too much similar.
Yes.
So that's why. Actually, you can color it in different colors. As you said, it's just on the card, so you can color it as you want. Okay. So you can have it pink or purple also. I think it will look nice. Okay. So go ahead and I'm almost done coloring here. I'll just go ahead and start die cutting these images. We'll use the coordinating dies for these. No. So here you go.
I'm going to use
sides.
No, it's just looking at the colors to make it which one is lighter, which one is darker.
Okay. Lilac is the lightest actually. Yeah. Yes, I'm done coloring. Okay, no, not yet. Just figured out I left something. Here you go. Yes, there you go.
This is lilac, right?
So again, gray worm. There are so many tiny images. Oh my god. Did I choose a wrong stamp set to color today?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I'm enjoying it.
Okay. Good. Okay, now I'm just going and grabbing my coordinating dies. So I really like the thing about these dies. So for example, the mermaid die here, it actually cuts these areas. So you don't see those white spaces in your card, which is quite cool. I really like that part about a few of these dies. So it does for this one, even this heart shaped here, the two fish in a heart shape. So it does for a few of these dies, which few of these images, which is kind of cool. So I like these kind of dies when they have um, these things cut the inside areas of the images. Here I've already snipped them apart and put them in a magnet sheet. That's how I like to do it. I like to store my dies just this way. I don't use any special pouches for these. I just store them in the package that they came, but just add these magnetic sheets so that they hold my dies properly. So, and these are 2x3 sheets from Amazon, 2x3 magnetic sheets from Amazon. So here, just lining up my die with the images here.
Do you want to tape or something?
Yes, I will take these, and my tape should be here somewhere.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to use that one. That is pretty sticky. There should be a blue one here somewhere. If I can find it, or I'll use that. If I cannot find it, and let's just use that. Okay. So since this is sticky, we'll just go like this.
I think we're done with colors, right?
Yes, we are done with the colors. So you can just put them apart.
Yes, we have enough space.
Yes. There we go. Putting aside the Zicklin color markers. Here, just this will take me few minutes. I mean, okay. This is coloring is fun, but this part I don't enjoy so much. You wanna line these. So this long ones will go for these. You can actually put both of them together. You just have to figure out which one is which.
Okay.
So if they're lining properly together, then that means you are doing it right. So here, just the fish part. Yeah, this is gonna take a few seconds. Hi MG, I'm so sorry I didn't see your text here. Loving the cliff coloring. Thank you. Okay, there you go. The other way around. First of all, this will go yes. So
like this?
yes,
okay,
yeah. So this is the cutting. So here you see this is plain here, and here you see there is kind of a lip that cuts that. So you have to actually line that part with that there. We should do like together more videos together like this. It will be really nice for the beginners if they are watching, because you ask questions like beginners, which you are, so, and that will help our viewers who are beginners. Because I don't remember all the time to answer these questions, because I feel that whoever is watching me knows all this, but that's not the case all the time. So it's actually good to.
Sorry to interrupt.
That is okay. It's not gonna. Yeah, that's just a little, because these dies they come attached together, so that's why. But it's not gonna cut or do anything, so that's fine. You can.
So is this how you align?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So you try. Yes. Yeah. So you try to have like equal spacing. It's okay as long as you're still able to see your black outline. That is fine, and then you can just use this tape. So tape it here, and make sure that this tape is like.
So I'm not ready with the tape.
Here you go. Thank you. First use it in your hand here. Yeah. And then now rip it apart. That's too long. You don't want it on all your colored images. What if it doesn't come out? So try to have small pieces. Yeah. And just then line it up. So here, line up the starfish here. Yeah, this is gonna take few minutes. So if you wanna talk something or see something, Geetu, do you have any plans for your weekend though?
Not really.
How about you guys? Do you have any plans for your weekend apart from watching us on this live session? Yeah. Here you go.
Can I go over? It will cut, right, even with the tape in the middle?
Yes. It will even cut the tape. So don't worry about that. If the tape is below, it will cut the tape too. So there you go. Well, for those of you who don't know, this is the purple tape that we are taping it with, and it tends to get a little sticky. So I don't like to use this quite a lot. I like to use my washi tapes. Those are kind of like paper tapes that I have. But today I cannot find it, so I'm just winging it here. And the best way to take off the extra stick is to just use your hands. You put it in your hand here on the back side of your hand and just use that, like then use it. So it takes away a little bit of your stick of the paper. Yeah, sure. Just a second. There you go. I'm not able to talk today. I don't know why. I think it's good. It's hard for me to talk to myself on camera. It's like I'm almost like, at least you are here. It's good that you are here at least, so we can at least make some kind of conversation. But it's really hard for me to talk on camera. I feel like I'm just talking to myself, and that feels really weird to me.
The viewers are listening.
Yes, exactly. They're listening.
So you're not alone.
Yeah. I got to think that way.
Yeah. People are listening to you.
Here we go, almost there.
Okay. I have a question though.
Yeah, sure.
When I'm lining this up here, I'm not able to line it correctly over the coral.
Let's
if
see.
I go off, this goes out really bad.
No, I should be able to. Okay, this is fine. Here you go. See here. So you might not be able to see the top part, but it is there. It's like maybe that they have a bigger that. There you go. I think we should pass this through.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
Just taking few more images. Just bear with us. We will go to the fun part. I know this is not so much fun, but this is part of the process. So yeah, making sure everything is nicely taped before we put it through the die cutting machine. So today I'll be using my Gemini die cutting machine. You can use any machines that takes wafer dies.
Can you cut in hand?
I don't know.
Like use scissors, regular scissors.
You can, yeah, if you want to. Yes, you can totally use the fuzzy cutting and do it. I don't enjoy fuzzy cutting, so I prefer.
No, it's just
dies.
that if people don't have the die cutting,
yes, they can
they do
totally
have a choice
use.
Of using scissors.
Yes, they can just sit and fuzzy cut these images. So it will be a little difficult to cut these inside parts, these parts a little bit, but rest you can cut them very nicely. So yeah, you can totally go ahead and cut them with scissors. May I have a couple of those dies here? Yes, thank you.
We have to do one more time for the.
Got my head. Oh, sorry, what did you say?
No, like.
Yeah, few of the images we will have to go. Yes, because there is no space. We are not able to. We will not be able to put the die cut all the dies to cut everything, all the images at once.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
It's right next to this.
Yeah, that is fine as long as it's not overlapping each other. The dies, they're not overlapping each other. It will be fine. So here, almost done here. There we go. And what here? I can use this one. Remove that. So there you go. Or even if you have if you don't have die cutting machine, if you have any electric machine, you can even use that. Like I have brother scan and cut, and I tend to use that over the dies to cut all these images. I like my brother scan and cut more. So here for my Gemini, I use this mat that I cut myself, this self-healing mat, and then the rest of the plates to die cut. So I'm just gonna go die cut. You're gonna hear a little bit of noise of my machine cutting all these. So yeah, that's cutting, and then we'll work on can they hear us?
I'm not sure. It's quite loud.
Yes, it is.
I mean, not too loud, but for the camera, it's loud.
Yeah. Okay. So here now you can nicely, slowly remove all these, Ketu. And I'll die cut these.
You need to
first I have to die cut them.
No. You can add the fish or the coral. If you want one more.
Let's just pass it. Then we'll pass it once again.
So can I take out all the dyes?
Yeah. Just to be a little slow with the tape. So here you go. Okay. I'll just use my scissors since this just fish. So these dies just cut like just the sides of it, and the rest of the image you can, if you want to separate it, you can just cut out the excess like that. So let's keep all the images at one place. I tend to lose my images all the time, so there is our seahorse. Let's see, a lot of images. Yes, that's a lot of images. Yes, yeah, but it's we can actually make 3, since we are making mini slimline cards today. I think we'll be able to assemble maybe 3 cards together because we have so many images. Or we don't have to, I mean, depends how much time we have. Depending on that, we can just see how many cards we want to put together. So there are all these cliffs that we colored. Looks nice. And then can I have that? I can line. You can go ahead and line these. So since you have these dies with you. Sorry, we're going back and forth here, but just want to quickly finish this die cutting.
Cut off the fins, is it? This one?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. No, that is not the die for this one. Here, yes. Yeah. Actually, I also got a little confused at the first time, but then I realized, okay, this is the die for that one. So there are 2 fishes. We have a skinny fish that's there, the yellow one, and then we have that fish. So, yeah. Since you asked, I'll just fuzzy cut one of the images and show you.
Yeah, that would be nice. So,
yeah. It's like so many tapes and everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly fuzzy cut one of the images and show you how you can do it. So I like to use one of those scissors. It's which one is it? I don't remember. I think it's from the EK Success. So I like anything with sharp tips would do the job for you. And how you fuzzy cut is the hand you're cutting with should be resting somewhere, like on a table or anywhere. So this hand that you're cutting with should not move. The hand with you're holding the image should move actually. So oops, I went out of cam. So here and then I like to since I die cut rest of the images and they have a little bit of outline, white outline. So I'm gonna just color, cut, keep a little. I'm still stuck to coloring. Yes, and then fuzzy cut this, keeping that same white outline trying to have the same like consistency all around. But can you see I'm just moving this hand, not the hand that I'm cutting with. And then
I do a mistake. I move my hand, which is cutting.
yeah, we tend to do that, but we have to, because since we're cutting with that hand, we really need to rest it and then move it. Since it's a really tiny image, it's giving me a little trouble here too. Yeah, there you go. And okay. So that's there, fuzzy cutting. It's not as neat as I'd say your die cutting, but then it's fun too. People like to sit and fuzzy cut, so yeah, I'm not one of those people. Though.
And for this, what do you use for the?
This one here. So this lines up like this, and there you go. Yeah. And will you try fuzzy cutting? You too?
Not really.
See,
I like it. It's just that it needs more practice
Yes.
to do a good job.
Okay, so can you line this up for me too, so that I can just go ahead and pass both of them together, and then I'll just.
I'm sorry.
Here, either of them. I don't know which one though. You have to figure it out.
This way.
So here, fuzzy cutting. Oops, sorry, I went again out of frame. I'm so sorry if I'm going out of frame. Please let me know if I'm going a lot out of frame.
Oh, I forgot one. These to come.
It's okay. Here you go. Fuzzy cutting. Okay, done.
That's it, right?
Mm-hmm. Putting it on my cutting mat, and then it's going through my machine. And now we can work on our backgrounds. Okay, so here you go. Let's do 3 backgrounds. I think 3 cards should be enough. And we'll be able to finish 3 cards by next hour.
Okay.
Yeah. So one, you can just do a little bit of watercoloring if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And for the other ones, let's see.
So, you want 2 colors of blue or 1 color of blue? Which one?
Whichever, whatever you choose.
2 color looks good, right?
Yeah.
And you said like Persian green and blue goes well? Oh, sorry.
No, they don't go well, but they will look good together. So
They
you
look
can have
together?
like, yes.
Okay. So you want me to start from the...
Yeah, just use the brush, a paint brush. So we'll use a nice round paint brush here. Dip the brush in the water, okay, and then just bring a little water with the brush, and just go like left and right motion, more like add little more water. Let's try and add a little more. Yes, yeah, and like wherever you want the color to move, and then what you can do is you can just rub the color here, so you have that, right? Bring that brush back.
Oh, use the same.
Yes, yes. Add a little bit, just pick a little bit of color in your brush, just maybe a tiny bit, and just drop it there, like on those areas, and see how the color moves. Like you can move it a little bit, like slowly, and see how it looks. Since this is not a watercolor paper, it is gonna warp a little bit on us, but that's okay. Once it dries up, it will be fine. So I'm just picking up another color, and a little more water here.
So we can
just kind of move it. And since it's not watercolor paper, we don't want to rub a lot. We'll just quickly add a little bit color. And we don't have to do the bottom part a lot because we will be adding some vellum here. So it's not gonna really show. So here I'm just gonna just add a little bit of blue, and I think that should be good. What do you think? Looks nice or looks like water?
Nice. It does. It looks nice. I think once it dries up, it will show up more. Right?
No, actually it will dull. It will get dull. It will not be as bright right now. So as it dries, it will get a little dull. If you want to add more color, we can add once it dries up.
I think it looks good.
Looks good? Yeah, sure? Yeah. Okay. Let's clean up here. Okay, for this one, do you want to, for we can...
It's okay. So, can I get Hadra?
Oh, sure. There you go. So for the next background, we're going to use some stencils from Honeybee Stamps and from Lawn Fawn. So I'm using the Lawn Fawn, which one is this one? Oh, the name is here. So I'm using the Ocean Wave stencils from Lawn Fawn. And we're going to add some nice waves to this background here using some Peacock Feathers. So let's grab our blending brush and let's just go. So here I'm just going off on my work surface here, going from my stencil and slowly going onto my cardstock here like this. Then you can turn this, you can use the other side of the stencil to have a different wave, whichever way you want it. So you kind of actually get 4 designs if you see. So you can even turn it upside down. But when you're turning this like this, make sure, because you have color here, you will actually get it all over your background. So make sure you clean it before turning it the other way around. Or I usually just like to turn it just this way because I tend to forget that I have to clean my stencil. So,
whoops, that's a nice color.
Okay, so this is the Peacock Feathers Distress Oxide ink. So I'm just using the same, okay, here. So you want to try this, Geetha?
Sure.
You want more, you can pick some color more, like there is not enough color on there, so you can actually pick more color.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And then, yes, then slowly go onto the stencil and then onto your background. Yes. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Yeah. If it is difficult for you, you can actually tape the stencil and the cardstock so that it doesn't move. I always forget that, and I just maybe a little bit more, maybe 2 more waves. Yeah, you wanna change the sides, or it will be the same wave.
You gotta do something like this.
Yeah, I'll just wait, finish it, and then we'll do it together. Okay. Again, we're using Peacock Feathers, the Stress Oxide ink, and we're using our blending brushes and inking the background using the stencil from Lawn Fawn called the Ocean Wave stencil.
That's good.
Yeah. Maybe one more, and that should be it. Yes, there we go. And then bottom, you can just, we don't have to use the stencil, but we want to add some color. So you can just add some color in round circular motions there for the bottom part.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go a little bit.
Yeah. You take more color and you can go. just cleaning my stencil using the stamp chamois, and then I'll store it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is enough.
Maybe a little bit more. Because we're gonna put vellum there. We're gonna die cut the vellum and put that, so it's not gonna show a lot. So let's put a little bit more color. And for my next background, I'm using a colored cardstock. I don't remember the name of this cardstock right now, but I will link it later.
Yeah, is this enough?
Yeah, that looks nice. So that's that, and here is our So for this one, we're just gonna use a blueprint sketch. I don't want to just leave it the colored cardstock just like that. I like to add a little bit of color to add more depth to the background. So here I'll just use the blueprint sketch and just go on the edges of this. Just like that. So that gives a little bit of nice definition to the whole background. Even if it is just plain, it just looks nice. You can, if you want, actually use the stencil and add that color. Even that will look nice, but I think I'll just leave it with just this color a little bit. And here just going a little bit at the bottom because I'm gonna add vellum and I like that contrast of color. So there you go.
So do you want me to go darker on them?
I think it's fine. We'll have we'll show everyone like different ways to do it. So there you go. So I like that. I like this nice color that we get with both these with the color cardstock and the oxide ink. So that is our 3 backgrounds. Can I have that towel? The microfiber towel?
Oh, on the left side.
Okay, just let it go. Cleaning my work surface. So there you go.
Don't forget to do that.
Yes, don't forget to do that.
As it gets on your card everywhere.
So here we go. Now let's, I'll just quickly die cut the vellum for us. So I'm using these wave dies. I'm using this wave die from Lawn Fawn, and I'm gonna die cut few vellum pieces for us so that we can add the layers to our card.
So vellum is basically kind of a transparent sheet, or
it's not really transparent. It's more like a milky kind of. This is not really transparent if you see. So it is. You can see through it, but it has this little like cloudy feel to it, which looks good when you add to underwater scenes. So it feels like for example, if I'm lining up like this, like I have my mermaid going under like this, so it just feels like the mermaid is in the water. So it just gives a good effect to the whole card. So I'll just quickly grab my cutter here. Sorry. And then yeah. So okay, I forgot to tell you. So these these bases are, what size are these? Let me just check. Yeah, okay. So these are 3 inches by 6 inches. Yes, these are 3 inches by 6 inches. All these card backgrounds that we colored are 3 inches by 6 inches here. And that's what I'm cutting my vellum into, 3 inches. Okay. Oops. The die cutting plates. Did I keep them somewhere?
It's the die still. It's there behind the machine.
Oh.
We haven't taken that out yet.
Okay, so yes, if you can take those for me. And now I'll cut the waves. So I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm dropping everything. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
So here,
I'm not sure what you got.
the dye, the wave dye. It's okay. I'll pick
Got
it.
Sorry.
It's a tiny space here, so we are just trying to work with the tiny space that we have got here. So yeah. And I'm gonna just go ahead and die cut few of these waves for layering on our card base. So yeah, I think that is a good size, and I'll take another one. So this die actually comes with 3 of the waves. So I'm just gonna cut 2 together here. So one a little longer and one a little shorter. Maybe this much. And then can I have a little bit of tape, like 2 pieces of tape to tape these together so that they don't move on me? One more. So here I'm gonna just pass it through my die cutting machine and die cut this out. And then we can start assembling our card. So yeah.
This one didn't cut.
No, it did cut. We just have to it does cut only the sides. So we just have to cut it out. The rest of it here, the scissors.
Do I need to cut closer?
No, it's okay. We can just do, when we are putting it on the card, we can figure it out how far or close we want to cut it.
This one didn't cut.
Okay, what happened? No, it did cut. We just have to. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know how did that stop it. Okay, so here just moving the die cut pieces. This tape, oh, it's very sticky. The purple tape is very sticky. Okay, saved. Did not cut it all the way, so yeah, yay me. There you go. There you go. And now I can keep these pieces. I don't want these pieces. Okay, move this out of. And then now this is almost dry. Almost dry. Here. So let's see how we want to put everything together. So this will come here, and this will come here, and maybe we'll line up this one here like this, 2 of these, and maybe for one of these we can just do 1, or should I cut more? Like, do you like this? Should I have 2 more layers, or let's just have 1 without anything? Like,
we'll have one without anything in it.
Okay, so yeah, maybe
good. Like 3 different cards with 2 different things.
Okay.
What do you say?
Yeah, maybe. So we can do this one here, and maybe for this one we'll just leave it just like that. Looks nice, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. And then let's see what images do you want to put on all these 3 cards. So we have all these images, and we're not stamping any more of the images. Okay, so we have to figure out to place these here. I'm thinking maybe for the mermaid and this here. So maybe this will go all the way down here like this.
Do you want?
And maybe the mermaid going maybe from here like this, or I'm not very sure. Let's see. If you don't even have to add the whole thing, if you don't want to, you can go below like this, just a little bit, add just a tiny bit of it, or if you want, you can have the whole thing, whichever way you want. It doesn't have to be like, okay, you have that whole image, so you have to use it. It doesn't have to be like that. So here you go, and maybe I can have her here, maybe here, and as if she's going inside or trying to go inside, and trying to, since she's doing like this, maybe she's trying to grab something, or so you can have maybe this one of the fish here, like here maybe. under the water, kind of like that.
That looks nice. I think
Yeah.
you can add one coral.
Yes, yeah. We
So
should add
this goes in
corals.
between the two of the
Whichever you
sheets?
want. That is
no, this one.
you can put it up to you, whichever way you want it. Like you need to add a couple of things here because it looks empty, so you want to add something here too. So whichever way you want it, it doesn't have to be like exactly the same kind of. For example, if I want to add this one here, okay, sorry, here. I think that this is looking nice for me. We can stamp some of the fishes that we have in the stamp set. That will look nice. We can do that. So, and for this one here, let's do this, maybe like this, and have this jellyfish here, and maybe the turtle guy here. What do you say? Do you want the turtle here?
Yeah, that looks nice.
Like have these corals at the bottom, the rock, and put the fish up. And we have the fishes here, like just randomly decorate and kind of have the balance. We can have one of the corals here. Yeah, I think that looks good for this part too. Maybe we can have one of these fishes. Yeah, I think I like this one. You tell me if you need any of these images, or we can have this guy here. Yeah, let's try and start assembling. And we have to figure out where we want to do the sentiment too, yeah? So we have a couple of sentiments, whichever you want from both. Yeah, I think yes, yeah. Yeah, we can do that. So let's start.
And the images.
So you can, if you want, you can take one of these, this one or here. Which fishes do you want here or there? I'm using one of them to stamp randomly all over the background. It just gives adds a nice texture to the whole.
There's two different things. You use that, I'll use this.
Yeah, sure. Here I'm just using my stamping block, and I'm gonna stamp these fishes. And I'm thinking to use the same oxide inks that we use to color the backgrounds. So we can use Peacock Feathers and Blueprint Sketch the Stress Oxide inks to add the colors. So here we have those two colors, and I'm just gonna, so for this darker background, I have to use the Blueprint Sketch. So here I'm just gonna go and so you just go like this and you just stamp them. So you can turn these whichever way you want. You can even have them like not going just straight or just going this way, like going down, going up. So you just stamp these.
Which one will look good? This one or that one?
I think this one will look good, right? The lighter color. I have to do it because I have a colored cardstock.
I know.
So I have to go for the darker color. But you
can go randomly anywhere?
Yeah. Yes, totally. I think bottom it won't show much, so you don't have to go to the bottom part. Yes, so you can just go on the sides. You can even stamp some like going off the card, like that. So
is this enough?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. But first of all, your stamp. It's
the wrong way.
Yes. It's upside down. Okay. So people, you want the design. You want the design on the side, like this. So the design should be facing up.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. Or you will have a big blob of color. That's it. So yes.
So you guys know that I'm learning.
That's okay. We learn like that too. So there we go. I think I'm happy with this one. And for my next one,
too light on it. Is that okay?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. I'm just gonna clean my stamp with the stamp chamois, and I'll just move on to the Peacock Feathers here, and just stamp those on the other background here. So just stamping randomly. I like to go off my cardstock Okay.
Okay.
Yes, here you go.
Thank you.
And since this one we're not adding any piece of vellum here, so I'm just gonna go all the way bottom to stamp these fishes. So it's just gonna add a nice texture all over the cards. There you go. I think I like this, both of them. Does this look good? Yeah, yes, looks nice. So there you go, clean it, take it out, and put it back so that we don't lose it. I tend to lose my stamp sets and dies a lot, so I try to put them back as soon as possible once I'm done using them. So now let's start gluing these together. I'm going to use my liquid glue. Are you done with these ink pads?
Yeah. Do you want to put how do you do the bubbles if you want to do the bubbles?
Or you can actually put the bubbles, stamp the bubbles right now. So you can use these same color ink pads to
do the bubbles?
Yeah, yes,
okay.
yes. So here I'm starting with the side piece, the cliff here, and just adding my cliff to the card. Just going a little off because I don't want all those areas that I haven't colored show. So here, nice and good. I'll trim off the excess that's hanging. Give it the scissors, please. Trim off the excess that's hanging. Okay, now bringing my vellum pieces, and I'm gonna just line these guys here together. So it's a little tricky to adhere vellum because the glue will show through the vellum. So I'm just gonna make sure where my images are gonna go, and then that's how I will behind these images I'll try and hide the glue. I think I like this. So for my for this guy, for example, here I'm gonna put my fish here, right? So I can actually put glue in this area. So like put glue here, glue the vellum, and then put glue here again, and then put the fish. So it's like he's going down like this, down and down, and do you need anything?
No, I'm just watching it because I haven't done this.
Okay.
I don't know how to do this.
Don't worry. And here is our mermaid. So that looks nice, I think. And we can have some, excuse me, we can have some of these corals from inside and outside. So even if you want, you can glue a few of the corals here. Again, trying to do the same thing. I just want this coral to the inside part. So, and then okay, now I have this rock here and the other, this plant. No, maybe not there. Maybe not there. We'll just have this guy here, and we can maybe have one of these shells here. So I can actually glue my vellum in these areas, and we'll figure out to glue it in one more place because this is like, oh, so there you go. Now let's have our rock and the shell pieces.
Okay, I would have to clean the
Yes, one minute. Like that. And there you go, that's there. We can have one more like critter.
That's nice.
Like maybe this guy here going up like this, or do you want to use this turtle somewhere, or
Go ahead, no, go ahead.
yeah? Okay, so since I am using the turtle here, I can actually glue both these vellums from this side. So I'm going to put some glue at the bottom of the first layer of the vellum and also the second layer of the vellum, just here. So, and then I can glue my my turtle here. So something like this. I haven't glued my mermaid yet because I'm thinking I'll add it to a little bit of foam tape to it and then glue it. And then we can have our sentiment going here in this area. So let's just work on other pieces and then we'll come back to this part here. Yeah, you want glue?
Yeah. Can you tell me, go through the process again, please?
Yeah, go ahead and glue this. You go ahead and glue it up.
Just the corner?
No, put glue in behind this one. So what you want to glue, you want to put glue behind that instead of putting it to your background so that you know where you're putting the glue. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then this one goes on top?
Yeah, but we have to figure out where we want to glue it again. So maybe you want to come a little bit higher so that we are a little bit more to the center of the camera. So just figure out where you want to place all these images first. Put this guy here. And do the corals, do these corals here at the bottom. Then glue this one here, the little plant here, since I have space. Just tucking it under the cliff a little bit. And what other critters do I have? So I can have maybe this guy down here.
You want the starfish?
No, it's okay. I had a yellow color fish too. Where is it? There's a skinny fish, yellow color. It's gone. It swim away. Did it swim away?
No.
Okay, if I can pick this up. Here we go, and let's put this guy here. Just the rock part. Okay, and yeah, and that's this. Okay.
Yeah, this one. What do you think this looks?
It looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, let's see. So I did. There we go. Found it. So we can have this fish here and maybe this fish here. Yeah. Looks nice.
Looks nice.
Can I just trim off the excess? Then I'll help you with that one. So trimming off the excess cardstock.
I already trimmed it. Is that okay? Or
Yeah, it's okay.
To do it and then...
I always prefer to do it later because then you have a little bit of space to move it if you want to, before you like completely glued it, like before the glue dries. But you can do it either ways, whichever you are comfortable with. You can pre-trim it or trim it later. Like I'm not good with scissors. I tend to go, I don't go straight with scissors. So that's why I prefer, because then I use my card base, the background card, cardstock as a guide to cut the piece. So the excess that's hanging. So this one is done. We still have to glue a little bit of this. We have to add a little bit of color here in this area because then we can see the little bit of white here. So again, I'm going to just show here. So here again, you cannot put glue all over the vellum. So here, just trying to put glue wherever our images will go under the images. So here, so for example, like, so just, oops, again I dropped one of the images. Yes. Sorry, I've been doing that today, right?
It happens.
Okay, so you want this one here?
Yes. Go ahead.
No, which one was that?
Yeah, both.
Yeah. Here you go. Let's do this guy here.
Go with that. Starfish as well there. There's one more if you want to use it somewhere.
And this vellum piece also, right? So you can just use a few of the, or let's just use one of the layers. What do you say? I think
That
one
looks
layer
good,
will,
right?
yeah, one layer will look better. I think you can see these also the cliff too completely. So I think one layer will look nicer than two. Okay. So we have just these images, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. So I'm just gonna, I added just drops of glue here, and now I'll just adhere these pieces here. Maybe a little bit more glue for this bigger piece, and then glue this here. Just trying to place them like in a cluster. I like to do that for all these coral pieces, and we can have our little starfish in this area. So we'll have that glue that we just put there for the vellum. So, oh, they're not glued yet?
No, not yet.
So maybe we can have this one here, maybe going down like this, yeah. And then this guy here. It's so cute, the two fishes making heart. We can have this guy here like this, yeah. Okay, and we are almost done. Let's adhere these to our card bases that I have already prepared. So these card bases measure hold on just a second, let me just,
does this need to be glued outside?
No, so that's what, if you glue it, you will be able to see the glue, okay, because it will show through the vellum, but it is fine, it is secure, it's pretty secure with all these glued all these places, so it's not going to come out. So here we'll just put these on here just like that. This will leave a little bit of mat around, and that's it. So let's glue those things. I'm looking for another card base. There we go, found it. So yeah, looks nice, the white on white too. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah. And before doing that, let's stamp the sentiment. Okay, let's stamp the sentiment. So I'm thinking of using waving hello or see you soon. Maybe it's also fantastic. Waving hello here, maybe. For this one, I'm thinking of using waving hello here. Maybe see you soon sentiment for this one.
And these are quite big to put it here.
Okay, you also. We can actually cut them apart if you want to use one of them. Yeah. Or we can use these, whichever you want. We can do either way. Yeah. We'll use this one. Okay. So just gonna bring my Misty tool here, my handy dandy Misty tool, to help me stamp these images. Sentiments. Stamp these sentiments. So start with placing the sentiment, making sure it's straight. Then just push it like this, and then use a black I'm using the Lawn Fawn Jet Black ink here. And just go here and then stamp it. So just like that. And oh, okay, almost.
You use the same thing for this?
Yeah, I can use that. So there you go. Yeah, looks nice. Mm-hmm. For this one, you want me to use the same sentiment?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to use that on this side this time. So let's figure it out. I don't want to move that. Okay. Almost there. Okay, there. So waving hello. Just stamping once again to get a crisp sentiment here. And there you go, waving hello. So okay. And, to go. So we'll move that and we'll go for the other sentiment that says see you soon, and both these sentiments are from the Underwater Friends stamp set from Avery Elle. And again, these stamp sets are available in our store. So, and they are right now 10% off. Where is the stamp set? See you soon. It's like gone. See you soon. I took both the stamp sets out.
I don't know.
Maybe we have to just use the same waving hello.
I think we'll use it. Yeah,
okay. We are not able to find our see you soon stamp set. Okay. So we are just going to go back and use the waving hello stamp set.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll find it later.
So here we go. Placing it, making sure it's straight, and stamping it with Lawn Fawn Jet Black ink. Okay, almost done. We are almost towards the end now. Let me remove my misty and let's start adhering things. So I'm just going to use my ATG tape real quick to glue these pieces to my card base, and my card base measures 3.25 inches by 6.25 inches, so 3 1/4 by 6 1/4. And making sure I line up. Sorry if my head is getting in the way. Yeah, that looks good. And there you go. Ooh, I found the stamp set. See?
Good job.
So there you go. Next one. Let me just trim off the excess from here. I see a little bit of vellum hanging. Oops, sorry. You add some jewels to this. Maybe those the Glory of the Snow jewels to all these cards. I think they will look nice.
Can you add to this?
Yes.
Oh, sure. I didn't know we can add shakers to this.
No, not like just stick them like as an embellishment.
Yeah, got it.
Lining up these. Okay, there you go. Second one almost done. Maybe we'll just put this just like that. I think it will look nice just like that, not on a foam tape.
I think it look like that because it's already these are popping off. They just stick it like that.
Okay, then can you?
Yeah, do that.
And the third one here again.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Start over. Okay. And here is my third one. Lining up the card base, and oh, I did a pretty good job with all the 3 ones today. I'm usually not that good at it. So yeah, that's that. And let's do the jewels if we can find that. Yes, that is one big challenge. And all this mess. Oh, we found it. It's a lucky day. So we're gonna add some glory of the snow jewels from our store. It has these beautiful teal blue, silver, and some iridescent jewels in different sizes that look really nice for this cards. So you can just add some glue wherever you think you want the jewels to go. I just like them everywhere. So
I think for this one, do you want to add it or not?
whichever way.
For
If
this,
you
I
want,
think it looks, with the mermaid being big, it looks nice, right?
okay.
It's up to you. I'm just asking. I'm just doing the card now, so I don't know how it look.
It's okay, whichever way you want. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Whichever way you like it. So I'm just gonna pick some. The tough part is to straighten these jewels, like put them straight so that I can pick them out with my jewel picker. I really like these iridescent ones that that is in here in this pack. They really give a good shine when they catch light. So I really like those. Sorry, Guido, I don't have any more jewel picks, so you have to wait.
It's okay. That looks nice. Look nice on this as well.
Maybe you don't have to put so many. You can just put maybe few, or you don't have to at all. Whatever.
No, I think it looks nice. At least on the tail of the mermaid, if you want to.
Yeah, actually we can do that. Yeah, that's a nice idea. So here, one more. So that's our first card all done. Here you go. With all the jewels and everything. Looks nice. So what do you want? You want me to do like randomly here, or just want to put a couple of like
on the mermaid,
on the tail?
Yeah, just to give it a
like nice texture kind of. So if you ask me, I might just fill the whole tail with all
that
all
should
the
be
jewels.
Fine. That should be fine. I think it'll look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just go ahead and fill it instead of coloring. Maybe I'll just go and fill the whole thing with the jewels. That's gonna like look very beautiful to me. Okay, so we are almost towards the end, and I wanted to announce our third giveaway for the day and the last one. So we will be picking one of the comments, one of the person from the comments, either from YouTube or Facebook, and we will be giving an extra 10% discount to our shop right now. So we already have a 10% discount going on for a week, and we will be picking one of the person on Monday, and whoever comments on these both on from Facebook or on YouTube, we will go ahead and pick one of the person and give them an extra 10% discount on top of the 10% discount that's going on in our shop. So yes, one lucky will be getting that discount coupon code from us. so hard to glue them sometimes. I think that looks nice actually.
That
The
looks
tail.
nice.
Oh, that's so cute.
You want to finish it off?
You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead. You like doing it, so go ahead.
See, she's so smart, huh? She doesn't want to
You
go
like
with
the
the trouble
dress.
of